Hi everybody. It's been a while since I made a video, so I thought I'd say hello. I hope you can all hear me. Um, I know I don't look too good, but it's the end of the day and I've taken off my makeup, which I really haven't been wearing a lot. Um, yeah, so I'm sitting out here on the deck. So it's about 7 o'clock, sun's down, and today is the first day in a very, very long time that there's hardly any humidity. I mean, there's some, but there's hardly any, and the temps have dropped into the 80s, and it is absolutely beautiful out here. So we had the chickens out for a little while. We let them out every night to free range and stuff from late afternoon, and then they go back in their coop, which they're in there now. So I'm not. What you looking at, Alvin? Alvin is so cute. I gotta show you this. If I can show you this, I don't know if you can see him. Whoops, my camera's gonna go. Can you see him sitting on the ramp? He was just looking up in the sky. He's so cute when he does that. Okay. Anyway, let me put this back. Let's see if I can fix this. Oh, hang on. Okay, that should work, I think. Anyway, I'm sitting out here with Alvin and Rosie and Bobo because it's just so beautiful out. Sarah's laying on the bed. She's like, yeah, I ain't coming. And Toby came out for a little while and he went back in. Toby's not one to stay out long. Toby's a major, major homebody. He loves being inside. I don't know why, he just does. So I thought I would come on and say hello. As I, like I said, it's been a while since I made a video, and I've made a couple videos. I just didn't put them up. I did a grocery haul from the beginning of this month, and then I did another video, and I can't remember what it was. I certainly hope you guys can hear me. Chickens have gotten so big, but they're still not. I'm not getting any eggs yet. I'm hoping by next month. I hope. Because I really need some eggs and I'm tired of buying them. Speaking of buying them, food prices have gotten so astronomical, it's just ridiculous. So if I can save on eggs, that would really, really be great. I don't know what I want to do. My hair just looks so terrible. I just don't know what to do with it. I haven't cut it. Just trying to let it grow, and the problem is I'm in menopause and it's not growing very well and it's thinning, and yeah. So let's bring you up to date. What's been going on here? Well, let's see. My family came down for vacation the end of August, so they were here for a week, and that was, it went so-so. If any of you come from a dysfunctional family, then you'll understand why I say it went so-so. I was so happy to see my one nephew and his fiance, who we absolutely love because they've been together since high school and they're in their 30s now. And they just got engaged. So I was extremely happy to see them, and extremely happy to see my niece, who I haven't seen in 2 years. And then my brother and my sister-in-law were here. So there was that. And then, like I said, they were here for a week, so I was down in Myrtle Beach a lot. Sorry if you can hear my neighbor. I don't know what the hell he's doing over there. Seems like every time I come out here to sit down here, he's got something going on. And it was nice down in Myrtle Beach. It was hot, it was humid, but it was nice because my nephew rents a condominium, and actually they rent it in North Myrtle Beach, and he always gets one that's like right there on the ocean. So it's ocean view, and it's great. Sitting out there at night, and the wind is blowing, and it's just watching the ocean. It's just so calming and peaceful. So that was the end of August. And then this month, um, I don't even know. I mean, it seems like September went so quick. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it just seems like it went so fast. There's been a lot of doctor's appointments, um, and all for Lou, unfortunately. I, I shudder to even say this, but we think he's going to need another back surgery. So if you count all his back surgeries and you include the surgery that he had in 2019 to put the stimulator in, we're up to like, I don't even know, 11, 12, 13 surgeries. But unfortunately, he's got now where the metal in his back it starts in his lower back and it goes halfway up to mid chest area. And unfortunately, the surgeon that we just saw a couple weeks ago took some x-rays, and he seems to believe that the discs that are above the metal are now disintegrating. So, of course, that means going in and doing yet another fusion. But it also could mean having to take out the stimulator, which I don't even want to think about that, because for the amount of pain that he's actually in, which has increased incredibly, if he didn't have the stimulator in it, it would be horrific. But on the other hand, he's now losing the ability to walk because the doctor doesn't know whether the discs that are disintegrating above the metal are now either pinching the spinal cord or are crushing it. So there's a lot of pain going on, and he really can't walk that far at all. Like, and I'm talking from like my back door here to the chicken coop, which is not that far. So there was the surgeon visit, and then the x-rays, and then Monday he went and he had an MRI done, and now we're waiting for them to call us again with another appointment to go in and have a myelogram done. And for those of you who don't know what that is, basically what they do is they take a very long, horrifying needle and stick it into your spine and inject dye into the spine and light it up, and you have a CT scan done. So once those two things are done, we will go back and we will see the surgeon and see what he recommends. My prayer is that if Lou needs surgery, that the stimulator does not have to be removed, that he will recover from this quickly and well. Because let's face it, he's going to be 64 now, and this surgery will not get done until the beginning of next year. He'll be 64 in December. And the older you get, the harder it is to recover from surgery. And this is not a joke of a surgery. This is big stuff. So there's that. And sorry, my air conditioner just clicked on. I don't know why. I had it up really high, but I guess the inside of the house is warmer than it is out here. And then there's me. I don't know if you can tell, but I unfortunately have dropped a lot of weight. And it is because of my stomach, and I am still waiting for my endoscope and my colonoscopy. Supposedly my appointment is on the 30th, and they're supposed to call me 2 days beforehand to let me know what time. Still don't know anything about my gallbladder. I went in for the ultrasound for my gallbladder, and they had called me the day before, and they told me that I was not allowed to eat anything from midnight on, which really isn't a problem because of the swallowing disorder. I can't eat a lot anyway. So I didn't eat anything. So when I got there that morning, um, they called me in, and the text says to me, "You haven't eaten or drank anything since midnight, right?" And I said, "Excuse me?" She said, "You haven't eaten or had anything to drink." I said, "No, I haven't eaten, but I have drank water." She said to me, "How much and how long ago?" I said, "I've been drinking water the whole time, right up until I got here." I said, "They didn't tell me that I couldn't drink anything." She's like, "They should have told you that you couldn't drink anything." She said, "I don't think I'm going to be able to see your gallbladder." Apparently what happens is if you have liquid in your stomach expands and it hides your gallbladder. Well, I didn't know this, and they didn't explain that to me. So sure enough, she went. She said, "Well, let's take a look anyway." She went. She couldn't see it. So it was a waste. So I have to reschedule that appointment, but I'm so fed up. I am so absolutely fed up with this whole thing. So I've dropped weight because I can't, because of the gallbladder, I can't eat a lot of chocolate anymore. Um, I haven't been able to have peanut butter, which was a lot of what I was eating and a lot of the reason I was putting the weight on that I was putting on. But I had started having a harder and harder time swallowing it, so I haven't had peanut butter in months. I have chocolate here and there, and really the only thing that I'm living on right now is I have scrambled eggs in the morning that are in a white sauce so that I can swallow them easier. I have maybe a quarter of a bowl of soup in the afternoon because that's about what I can get down at a sitting. And then I've been eating Klondike bars for some reason, like they're going out of style. But I gotta stop eating them because they hurt my stomach. It's ice cream, and I don't do good with um, lactose. And I've been eating a lot of bomb pops and keeping myself hydrated. And I've been eating these little pretzel cracker things that I have. I could get a little bit of those down here and there, a little at a time. And that's really it. Um, I have to take responsibility for some of that because I do have a Vitamix. Thank you, Patty. God rest her soul. And I really need to start trying more things. I'm trying to puree more things. But the truth is, I get scared because I'm afraid I'm going to choke. But I've got to start doing that. And the other thing is, it seems that no matter what I put in my stomach, it hurts. I have a problem, and it doesn't matter what it is. You know, and of course, I'm dealing with menopause. I am now officially in menopause. I haven't had a cycle in over a year, and the hot flashes are around the clock every 2 hours or so, and I don't sleep. So I haven't slept. I've been like sleep deprived for months. And HRT is out of the question, which is hormone replacement therapy, because one, I'm 50 and my family has a history of heart disease, and I don't want HRT anyway. There's just too many bad side effects to it. So I'm suffering through it, and it's rough. It's rough, and it seems that my hot flashes also coincide with whatever I eat or drink, and it doesn't matter what I eat or drink. Um, I can make what I like to call is like my energy drink, and I take fresh spinach, fresh kale, and an apple, and I put that in the Vitamix. So this way, it's not just the juice; it's the actual vegetable. And I can eat that, and drink that, and I'll still get a hot flash from that. And it also bothers my stomach, but I eat it anyway. I drink it anyway. Then the other day I made a smoothie. It was banana, mango, and strawberry, and it was really good. The only problem was it was really, really thick, and I had a very hard time swallowing it. So I have to try and perfect that. So I have to try more things in the Vitamix to see if I can eat something more, and I got to get over my fear of choking, which isn't easy to do. But I got on the scale the other day, and as of last week, I was like 97 pounds. So I got to do something. I just don't know what. So there's that. Um, and that's really it. I mean, I haven't really been doing a lot of videos because I really, we really haven't been doing much. Um, except that, and that gets boring. I mean, I do my normal everyday routines. I've been doing a lot of cooking. We have switched Alvin and Bobo to a home cooked diet, and it's not that expensive. I just use chicken and I buy chicken breast. Walmart has these big bags of frozen chicken breasts for like $20, and there's a ton of chicken in there. So I buy one of those and I add either spinach or broccoli to it. And then there's other things that I bought off of Amazon that, you invest the one time, but they'll last you for a long time, like kelp powder and hemp seeds and codfish oil, and it's just stuff to make sure that it's a balanced species specific diet. And it's actually cheaper than the crap that I was feeding them. But the reason that I put them two on it is because they're little. They're both Chihuahua mixes, and they're extremely overweight, and that is no good for them. Their little legs, as they're getting older, they're all 5 years old now or 6 years old now. As they're getting older, those little legs are going to have a harder and harder time holding up all that weight, and we're going to start having back problems and hip problems and all that other stuff. And I'm trying to avoid that. So for them, I can afford to do that. And Alvin already has knee problems. He's already had one knee replacement and he needs another one, but I can't afford to do it. So that's why those two are now on a home cooked diet. And it's working because Alvin has already dropped, I think, 6 or 7 pounds in the last 3 weeks. So it's working. And Bobo has dropped 4 pounds, 3 or 4 pounds. I feel terrible that I can't do it for the other three. So what I've been doing for them is I've been just cooking them up a little bit of chicken breast in the crock pot. I leave it cook overnight with a little bit of chicken broth and either broccoli or spinach and a little bit of brown rice. And I cook it overnight. And what I've been doing for them is if I can't feed completely cooked or raw, at least I can add, something's better than nothing. So I've been giving them some dry food and then some of the cooked food. So I wish I could afford to do it for all of them, but we price it out and there's just no way. There's just no way. So I have a lot of things that need to be done. My mouth needs to be done. This door needs to be replaced. The floor needs to be fixed. Honey, you okay? You all right? Sorry, Alvin just kind of like tripped or something. There's mosquitoes. Oh. My nephew's going to be getting married next year. I'm not sure when, but probably I would say sometimes between January and April. Um, they just bought a house up in Connecticut, so that's where he's going to be working. He was a police officer in Baltimore, and I thank you God that he's gotten out of there now. He will be out of there soon, and he will be starting in Connecticut. He will be working in a town in Connecticut now. So they're moving up there, and then I'm sure once they're settled, then they're going to get married. They're not doing anything big because of the virus and everything. They're just going to, for for now, they're just going to go to the courthouse, and then eventually, when things hopefully settle down sometime, they're going to have a nice wedding. But there's going to be a lot of travel, and it's going to cost me money. I don't fly; I take the train. So train tickets are not cheap. So, I'm going to have to go up for that. And then, of course, they want to get pregnant right away. So there's going to be babies, and I'm going to be going back and forth. So, we really, plus our needs. So we really haven't been doing a lot. I don't really buy anything anymore. If there's something that I absolutely need, like clothing or something, I will go to the thrift store first and see if I can find it there. As a matter of fact, I thrifted a lot of decent clothes this year for the summer. And they were all name brand stuff and like practically brand new. And if I need something for the house, I will go and I will see if I can thrift it. But it has to be a need. It can't be a want, because the wants are just, the needs got to come first. And we're trying desperately to put money away for all of these things. But it seems like every time we do that, something comes along and knocks us right off again. It's utterly ridiculous. Um, and then there is my house. Now, if you remember correctly, back in 2018, I had a hot water heater leak. Well, the hot water heater leak wound up damaging my closet, my bedroom closet, my utility room where my washing machine and everything is, and my entire kitchen, and the underneath of the house. So, all of that was replaced. I got a new kitchen. They fixed the underneath of the house. Well, excuse me. Since then, excuse me, I'm tired. Since then, ever since then, I have been getting a smell of like mildew in my kitchen. And I had my contractor come back and he couldn't find it. He went underneath the house. He said everything is dry. He doesn't understand. So then I had a fire and water restoration company come in. And this guy came in and he checked every room in my house for water and wetness. He couldn't find it either. He checked in the closets, in all my kitchen cabinets, everywhere. This guy was so frustrated because, like me, he could smell it, but he cannot find it. Well, over the last, what has it been, 4 years? Yeah. The smell is just getting worse and worse and worse. Well, this year, it's gotten so bad that before I even step into my kitchen on like an 85-degree humid day outside, it now smells like mold, and it's like hits me in the face, and I walk in the kitchen and I'm just like, oof, man, it just stinks. So I called my insurance company again and I told them the issue, and I said, look, you all need to do something about this. So the adjuster that they put on my case seems to be very, very nice. I have somebody coming out next week. I spoke to this woman. She does mold inspection and things like that. It costs $400, which I'm going to have to put out of my pocket. And then hopefully the insurance company will reimburse me. She is going to come out and she is going to go under the house, because we think what may have happened is underneath my house is a vapor barrier. And that barrier stops anything from getting in there, bugs, water, anything. We think what may have happened was when the original damage happened, the insurance company sent out a company that does water restoration. And they had these big ass fans in my house for like 4 days, and they had some set up underneath the house. They said everything was dry. Well, we think what might have happened is that there may be wood under there that was not dry. And when the contractor came in and redid all the insulation and everything under there, what they did was they insulated wet wood without realizing it was wet and sealed it all up again. And mold has probably been growing under there for the last 4 years. So that has to be dealt with. I was considering selling my house and moving, because right now it's a seller's market. It's absolutely ridiculous. The real estate market is just overinflated. It is just overbloated, and eventually it will crash. I mean, the house next door to me, my neighbor next door to me, it's a trailer. It's a double wide. It's nice. It has 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's nice. It's really nice. He put it on the market Sunday. He had an offer by Tuesday for $175,000. Like I said, it's nice, but it's still a trailer. That house 2 years ago was only worth about $110,000, if that. So I was thinking about putting my house up for sale, because my house is not a trailer. My house is what is called an on-frame modular, and it's a modular home, and it has a brick foundation, and it ain't going nowhere. So I was thinking, if people are willing to pay that kind of money, I could get a nice piece for my house. And I was thinking of moving up Connecticut somewhere to be near my nephew. And then I thought, well, I don't know. So I'm still kicking it around. I'm kicking it around, but I can't kick it around for too much longer because eventually this real estate bubble, it's gonna blow. It's gonna blow. And when it does, all of these people who are buying these houses and offering sellers $20,000, $30,000 over asking price are going to be sitting in a world of shit because the house that they now own is nowhere near worth what they paid for it. My nephew put his condo up in Baltimore. Within 2 days, he had 4 offers, and 2 of them offered him $20,000 over asking price. So I don't know just what the hell is going on, but I may take advantage of it. I don't know. I'm kicking it around. I'm kicking it around just to see what would happen. So, ooh, sorry, Alvin. You scared mommy. I'm sorry, honey. Hi, baby. So there's that. And let's see. Linda, my friend Linda, those most of you know Linda. Those of you who don't, Linda is, gosh, Linda and I have been friends for, I don't know, 17 years, 18 years. Linda is 79. She's been suffering from lung cancer now for over 2 years. She, unfortunately, she's not doing well. She's very frail and she's very thin, and I just think that the cancer is taking its toll. She's pretty much wasting away. So if you could keep Linda in your prayers, please do. And some people will say, well, what do you want? She's almost 80. She's got lung cancer. I understand that, but she's still my friend, and I love her. Her and I have been thick as thieves. We've been so close for 17 years. And I don't care how old she is. She's my friend, and I love her, and I'm losing her. So if you could keep her in your prayers, I'd appreciate that. So that's it. I think I have you all caught up to date. It is almost, well, yeah, it's almost dark out. It is dusk, very dusk, and the camera is starting to get a little wonky. I don't know if it's my eyes or the camera, because it's so dark out and the mosquitoes are like going crazy, and I don't have my fire pit on. So I'm going to end the video. I wanted to tell you I'm no longer on Facebook. I don't have Facebook anymore. There's a reason for that, and if you go to robinsimplelife.com, I just put up a post as to why I'm not on there anymore. The next thing to go will probably be Twitter and Instagram. I'm just getting off of all of it, and there's reasons for that. And I'll share those reasons with you in my next video. But I will be blogging on robinsimplelife.com as well as here. I don't know if both places will have the same thing, so you might want to check both. So that's it, guys. We're going to go. I'm going to get the dogs inside. Yeah, we're going to go inside, baby. Yeah, we're going to go inside. I'm getting cold because when it drops below 70, I'm cold. That's what happens when you've lived in the South for almost 20 years. You adjust quickly. And I hope that everybody is well. And I hope that everybody is healthy. And I thank you for watching. And if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more videos like this of just talking, and I really hope this video is not blurry. It looks blurry to me, but it could just be my eyes. If you enjoy videos like this of me just talking and hanging out with you guys, then please hit the like button, and also make sure you hit the bell so you can be notified of my next video. And God bless you, and I will see you